Early in the morning, the monks are busy getting everything ready for the Telu-Tsitshu. This gathering of the most important oracles of the Dalai Lama in Tibet takes place every 12th year in the Year of the Monkey. It is the occasion to celebrate Guru Rinpoche's introduction of Buddhism in Tibet. Nechung and the monks are entering their temple to continue their day-long prayer. These prayers are preparatory to the trance that will take place 2 days later.
All those who follow the spiritual path can exercise beneficial work for others. You have seen what I had done in Sopema. Among the people who come to see me, there are many sick and disturbed people. Normally, I try to practice religion as much as I can. Particularly, I have done various retreats. So when I see a sick or perturbed person, I say a prayer with the pure motivation to help that person. I personally have no special power, but I believe in the truth of Buddha's teachings and the power of the infinite compassion of Buddha. So my pure intention to help and the other person's good faith in me, I think, create a condition which helps the patient. In the Nechung medium lineage, I am the 14th. There have been 14 Dalai Lamas, and there have also been 14 Nechung mediums. Of these, only 2 mediums came from Nechung Monastery. 12 other mediums came from different regions of Tibet, belonging to different social strata. Lobsang Jigme, my predecessor, passed away in April 1984 in Dharamsala. At the time, nobody knew who would be the next medium. The Nechung medium is neither hereditary nor appointed by any authority. Instead, it is Nechung who chooses his own medium. For the next 3 years, everybody waited. Then, on the 31st of March 1987, I had the first appearance of Nechung. There was a special prayer being conducted in Nechung Monastery by monks from the Drepung Monastery. The Drepung and Nechung monks have a very close relationship. And in Tibet, every second day of a month, they conduct a special prayer at Nechung. In exile, since Drepung is situated in the south of India, they conduct their prayer before a Tanga of Nechung. And once a year, when they come to Dharamsala for the New Year teaching of His Holiness, they perform the prayer at Nechung Monastery. When a recognized Nechung medium is alive, he will go into trance. On that day, since there was no medium, they conducted the prayer before the statue of Nechung. With my responsibility as the chief of ritual decoration, I was offering torma, water, and incense during the prayer. Then, suddenly, I went into trance. That was the first appearance of Nechung. The feeling I had was that initially my body trembled and shook, my heartbeat accelerated, and I was a little afraid. Suddenly, there was a flash of a white light. After that, I was unconscious. 2 days later, I was called for an audience by His Holiness, where he asked me about my experiences that preceded the trance. I apprised him of everything that had happened. When His Holiness was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, Tibetan people and the Tibetan government jointly planned to offer him a symbol of gratitude. So I drew a design of a globe with a white pigeon in the middle and a sun with a jewel on top of it. Finally, my drawing was selected from among 60 different designs. This symbol, made out of gold and silver, was offered to His Holiness by the people and the government of Tibet. It gave me great satisfaction. I think one of the main reasons why people in the West are taking more of an interest in Buddhism is because of their scientific mentality. A scientific person examines a concept thoroughly. Once the concept is proved, he believes in it. In Buddhism also, Buddha taught his teachings that were proved through his own experience. He didn't ask his disciples to follow his teachings blindly. He asked them to examine his teachings thoroughly and then put them into practice. Many scientific people tell us about the similarities of investigative approaches and methods between science and Buddhism. In Buddhism, we're more concerned about the mind, its nature, classification, actions and reactions, and so on. In a nutshell, we should analyze whether there is the possibility to change our mental attitude. There are many good reasons why we should change it, so we must make a concerted effort to work on how we can change our mental attitude in a positive direction, so that it brings us greater peace, equanimity, and happiness. External causes and conditions alone are not enough to give us genuine tranquility and well-being. Thus, our mind and its attitude are very important for our own peace and happiness. In Buddhism, there is a vast teaching on compassion, and at its heart there is a concept known as to love others more than oneself. If one realizes by reasoning why one should consider others more important than I or self, that is the basis of creating peace.